Hey guys, how you doing? Thought I'd just sneak in one more quick vid before I go away. This is my Maxpedition Falcon 2. I've had it probably for about 2 to 3 months, I suppose. Probably the last month and a bit, it's been getting a bit of solid use. Really good pack. Can get heaps into it, and if you haven't seen one before, probably one of the biggest features and something that was probably one of the biggest surprises to me was that it has the ability to open right up like that, which is really quite a handy feature in itself. But typical with all the Maxpedition stuff, it's got really great compartmentalisation. You know, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major separated compartments. Yeah, you've got like an admin station at the front here. Then you've got just a small cavity here, probably about the size of a genus. Then you've got a secondary flatter type admin station here. I can keep an iPad cover, and also my Maxpedition genus with some medications and stuff in there. And within these cavities there's more compartmentalisation. Anyway, I didn't want to talk about the pack too much, although there is one more thing I'll mention. This area, the fifth area that I mentioned at the back here, is padded. This is for your drinking systems, your flat bag drinking systems with a cord. But this is padded, so it too is ideal as a technology place as well, because it's got lots of padding. So anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. I've used it for that purpose a couple of times. Anyway, really good bag. I'm using it pretty much on a daily basis now, or at least while I'm riding my push bike to work. It gives me the ability to carry some of the things that I'd normally carry if I was taking my vehicle to work, but just on my back. And yeah, certainly, as you can imagine, it's got a lot more room in it than a Maxpedition Fat Boy or the STP Scout. But I didn't want to talk too much about the bag. What I did want to talk about was these straps. That's probably the second thing I noticed the most, apart from the ability to open up that main cavity all the way and spread it right open, was that this bag has got just straps everywhere on it, like you wouldn't believe. And it's even got like a waist strap, which I've removed for the time being. I just don't need it in my application. But look at it. It's just a pretty big mess, isn't it? Really. So what I'd advocate that if you're going to have one of these, that you should have these guys with it. And I'd almost suggest to Maxpedition that if they're going to sell this bag, maybe they should chuck a bag of these in for free, because there's a lot going on here, and it needs a little bit of control. Like, Maxpedition's offered all of this compartmentalisation and all this organisation, and they just leave it with all these extra really long straps everywhere. Now, I know why they're here, and they're good, and that's, you know, that's fine. But for people that like to be organised, we like things to be neat, and this is going to help with that. So let's open these up. We'll put them on, and we'll give it a shot. So in this little pack, there's 4 of these. Can't really remember what they're called. Web Dominators. So here's your webbing, and this is going to dominate it. So let's have a look. Down the bottom, I'll move this around this way. Yep, I reckon it goes on. So that end there's kicked up, so I reckon you want that facing upwards. Probably go like that, if I can get it. That looks pretty good. Roll this up. upside down. Yep, okay. Take 2. I want that to contain that, so let's put the web dominator there like that. Put the strap just here, and then over the top. So there's one. We'll do the other one. So same way. As you can see, I did a whole heap of research for this, and I really know what I'm doing. But I think you get the idea. That goes on like that. So that should do the job, at least with those two down the bottom, which were my main two that I was complaining about, because like they were hanging down like this far down my back, you know, like bloody 12 inches or something like that, hanging off the pack. So I've still got 2 more. I've done the 2 main ones that I was concerned about, and I'll probably do maybe some of these side ones. These are pretty long, but they don't seem to bother me as much. Maybe do these the bottom ones down here, because they hang down a bit, or I might even just do these ones on my shoulders. But it was these main bottom ones that were getting in the way a lot. They were so long hanging down, I just had to do something about it. One other thing about this pack that I really like, which I didn't think I would like, is this all-encompassing strap that goes right across the front. It really, I thought it was going to bother me having to undo this every time I wanted to get into any of these compartments here, but it doesn't, and I'm finding that I'm using it all the time, especially now coming out of winter. Wear a jumper to work in the morning when it's cool, but then in the evening it's a bit warmer, and yeah, so I don't need my jumper, and instead of putting it in here, taking up all my space that I've got my other stuff in, I can just put it in here and compress it down, wrap it up in a nice little roll, put it in there, and it works perfectly. So I'm really liking this external strap here. And another really good thing about the Falcon is that with all of these compression straps, if this thing doesn't have much in it, you can zilch it, cinch it right down. So the thing is really flat and inconspicuous. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying this pack at the moment. It's got a lot of flexibility, and yeah, can't say too much more about it really. Apart from that, Maxpedition should chuck these in for free if you own one. Right guys, hope that's been informative. I was able to sneak an extra vid in before I go away, so I'll, who knows, maybe I'll sneak another extra one in before I go away. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Alright, see ya.